Welcome back to the channel. Today we're addressing some handling issues by installing some new shocks. Let's get started. Before we get started, please hit like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell. This really helps our channel. And do me a favor, watch the whole video. Out here in the desert, a good suspension isn't just comfort, it's survival. Today, we're going to show you how to keep the death wobble away, maintaining your suspension system. In the previous video, we replaced the steering stabilizer. This time, we're doing the front shocks. Join us along for the adventure. I'll show you the tools, steps, and the mistakes to avoid so you can do it yourself. Let's get started. Here's what you'll need, nothing fancy, just the right sockets, torque wrench, and a little bit of sweat. There's more than one way to skin the cat. You can turn the wheel and access the shock, or take the wheel off. I decided to do it the lazy way, keep the wheel on. Let's see how that works. With the Jeep on level ground, in park, and the parking brake on, break loose the bolts and slide out the old shock. Okay. First, we're going to start by using some penetrating lubricant. My choice is the Amsoil Metal Protector. It lubricates, frees rusty parts, protects against corrosion, dispels moisture. This is an 18 millimeter. We're going to use an impact and a wrench. See if we can break this thing loose. As you can see, this shock has been leaking fluid. They have over 50,000 miles on them. Not a big fan of the stock Rubicon shocks. They don't seem to hold up all that well. Now we got the bottom bolt out. Let's work on the top. Might be a little bit harder. Top bolt is also an 18 millimeter. It's a little bit hard to get to. You could take off this inter fender cover, or you could go ahead and lift it up out of the way. So we'll do this in reverse order. I'll install the top first. When I do the axle, I'm going to go ahead and jack up the frame, so that way it'll be easier to line up the shock and get that bolt in. Okay, I got the jack set up. I'm going to the frame. I want to keep the axle on the ground so that I can lift up the frame and align the shock with the mount. Just about perfect. Three quick tips. Don't over torque. Always put it on level ground in park, parking brake on, and double check your bolts after a short test drive. Cross threading, that's a special kind of pain you don't want. Always start your bolts by hand. Jeep just didn't pick random numbers out of a hat. If you look at the factory service manual, it gives you the torque specs. Okay, we'll be torquing the top nut to 65 foot-pounds and the bottom to 81. Getting close. Right there. 65 on the top. And we're doing 81 at the bottom. Rotate your steering wheel so you can get access to the shock. Jack up your frame. You might as well do it now. You're going to end up doing it later. Make sure you have a solid spot. Number 2 is out. As you can see, number 2 and number 1 are showing signs of leakage. This is definitely leads to the vehicle wandering, getting wobbles. Whenever you start having issues with the vehicle going down the road, start checking your shocks, especially after 50,000 miles. New shock in hand. We're gonna head on over. Remember, the black boot is at the bottom instead of on the stock shocks where the boot's at the top. We'll be reversing the process. The top of the shock's gonna go in first. We'll get this started, hand tight. Top bolt's hand tight. We're working on lining the bracket with the shock, so I'll slide right in. Got to go up about 3/4 of an inch. Got it started by hand. I'm going to snug it with the impact, then I'll torque it down to spec. And now it's time for the test drive. And that's it. 2 shocks replaced in the front. The Jeep is riding much smoother. It's able to take the whoops, and it's also tracking straight down the road. With a few tools and time, you too can save money by replacing your own front shock. Next episode, once the rear shocks come in, I'll put the rear shocks in and we'll wrap it all up. Till then, stay tuned by liking and subscribing. Hit the notification bell. That helps our channel grow, keeps you informed so you and your friends can join the adventure. Till next time, God bless.